Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with an OU Showdown Live. We're going to be featuring Mega Slowbro. This is the farewell Mega Slowbro Showdown Live. Now, shout out to my patron, Goukazaru, for passing this team. Big shout out to him and everybody who supports me on that. I really do appreciate that. Of course, I appreciate everybody supporting me in general. It helps me do what I love to do. So, Mega Slowbro. Wasn't sure what tier I actually was going to feature him in because it can be used in quite a few. It can work in Ubers, OU, UU. Like, this mon is good. This mon is good. In fact, Slowbro in general is really good, but it functions as a nice Hawlucha check, as a mon that can lure Pokemon like Ferrothorn, for instance, Scizor, Kartana even. Like, I'll live a hit from Kartana pretty easily. A nice check to Landorus, Medicham if it doesn't have Thunder Punch because I have Electric Training. But basically, it's designed to get rid of the answers for Specs Coco. We have Regenerator Torn, Defogger, AV Tangrowth, and then we have like a Spadef, Heatran, and like this mixed offensive Landorus with enough speed for modest Heatran and timid Magearna. So it's a pretty standardish team with Specs Coco, but I do like Mega Slowbro's role in it. Basically deal with the ground types that Tangrowth doesn't like, and yeah, open up for Coco. Now, my dude's team really weak to Specs Coco. Not only do I have the Dazzling Gleam for the Lottie, but the fact that their Stealth Rocker is Landorus just makes it so much easier too. I absolutely love Slowbro as well, just as a Pokemon in this game. And that's the thing about Slowbro, like, you don't even have to Mega Evolve with it to be amazing. Now, they're gonna have to lead off with. So in terms of endgame, I'm hoping that it comes down to basically Coco Volt Switching and Thunderbolting around in order to win. Slowbro, well, one of the biggest problems is, despite me having Slowbro, Heatran, Landorus, Specs Coco, and Tangrowth, Mawa's just broken, in my opinion. There might actually be a suspect test around them that would be really interesting. I should have the tools to not lose to Kartana if it's not Z. Scarf seems more likely on this build. This would be an interesting game, to say the least. Now, Heatran's HP is going to be important too for these guys, so I can't just throw it in on Lottie. But even just dealing with Lottie is going to be a little annoying. We're going to go to Coco lead. Now, I expect them to lead Lando, yep, just because I do have a Coco, obviously. And my terrain goes before them. Now, they could be Yachi Berry Landers, and what I'm going to do is just go out into my own Landers. My own Landers is really deadly, just to pop that if they want to go right for the Earthquake. And I'm going to throw off an HP Ice here. And this is amazing because I basically got the hit I need on them to do work with Coco. So now it's about what's expendable and what's not. So unfortunately, this is the thing with Z moves as well, is that I kind of have to decide, alright, do I sack this to beat him down? So this is actually Z Lando as well, which is interesting considering Z Landos typically use, oh, they're Constant to Crush as well. Yeah, they shouldn't be Z Fly, they're Constant to Crush. That's typically used to break through Bulu if it's Fly, and they're not weak to Bulu, so it has to be Crush because it deals with Celesteela. So if I Specs HP Ice turn 1, I actually would have killed them, but I didn't want them to be Yachi Berry. Alright. They boom. That's another option, I guess. That means that they are not. Yeah, that means that they are not Z, most likely. We're going to go Coco here because, again, Coco has very few options for my opponent. They got rid of the ground type for me. Yes, I'm going to play a game without rocks, which is pretty annoying. But ideally, the only damage I'm taking on Coco in this match is this turn of rocks right here. And I guess a Scarf Earthquake from Latios. Wow. So my dude's Scarf Earthquake, which does give me the free defog here. Now, they're making the aggressive Greninja play. Does that make them Z? Does that mean they're Z? I'm going to go Tangrowth and pivot into Slowbro. As they go for a Battle Bond, that's Battle Bond. As they go for U-turn there. Now, Tangrowth's role is to check that Greninja. Them being Scarf Latios completely threw me up. Why do I think they were Mega when they're Mega Mawa? What's wrong with me? I should have actually, Scarf Latios should have came right to mind. Okay, so that actually changes around a bit. So that means that's more than likely AV Magearna, and that's Z Cart. So this is not the best position for me, but it does give me my Slowbro in. And honestly, they can't trick me. I'm just going to throw off an Ice Beam here. I don't mind too much about this Magearna coming in, as I end up freezing it. I actually did not want to freeze it, because I wanted them to Volt Switch out into Mawa or Katana as I beat them down. I guess I'll thaw them, because I'm a nice person. But they may attempt to trick me here, and me obviously being Mega is super good. I'll live the Draco. They can't trick me. They end up going right onto Kartana, and they're going to get almost obliterated by that hit. And the amazing thing is, while this is more than likely Z, my Tornadus' only role in this game is to deal with the cart. So I can just throw off a Hurricane here. Had I not landed that, I had Coco to revenge kill. I still have Mega Slowbro as well. So obviously getting the freeze was big. But they were AV. So they would have Volt Switch. I stayed in regular form to keep my regen. And you're going to see a lot of that in this live. Slowbro should have a bigger role in this game because they do have Medicham and Mimikyu. And though with Thunder Punch and Shadow Claw boosted, they are threats, Slowbro's still super, super good. So we go the Coco route because it's specs versus this type of build. And they have two switch. Basically, if they're Scarf, they make two plays. They either Gunk Shot, or they scout for me being Scarf and go Lando, or they just go Lando anyway. Either way, I make the Slowbro play. I switch first. Let's see if they are Scarf. They are more than likely Scarf, just based on that play. And we'll just throw off a free Scald here. Every bit of chip damage on what I'm assuming to be an AV Magearna, since they have no real switch-ins to a lot of my moves, is going to be worth it. And this is the part where I'm gonna bring out my Tangrowth, and they're gonna bring out their Medicham and mess me up, or their Z-Fly Landers. This is the Medicham part. So because Thunder Punch is an option, I'm actually really worried. I'm going to make the Slowbro play and pivot into Landorus here. Let's see if this works out for me, because I actually get super best case scenario in that they miss a high jump kick. And on top of that, I can make this double out to my own Landorus. I'm an offensive Landorus. I'm adamant. So I think I knock out Magearna at that percentage, and I'm just going to click it. I don't want them Ice Beaming me. If they go out to their own Landorus, I can HP Ice it for my Tapu Koko. So I got literally best case scenario there. Landorus comes out. I just HP Ice you for Tapu Koko. Dazzling Gleam also sweeps my opponent at this point. And I'm just going to drop a Z-Fly because it deals with Greninja coming in. So, like, it was just no drawback plays right there. At this point, Dazzling Gleam knocks out every member on their team besides Mimikyu. Right out to Slowbro we go. Shoot, what the hell? Hey, calm down. Oh my god, Slowbro, why are you dodging these attacks? I feel bad, but that wouldn't have knocked me out, obviously. I got the Mega Boost. So, I slacked off once more instead of Scalding, which was actually me clicking quickly, so that's not what I meant to do there. But basically, I'm Mega to my bro, so I'll be able to always wall Landorus. I don't have to worry about, that looks to be Specs Tapu Koko. And I just Giga Drain spam on the Mimikyu. They're going to SD multiple times, but first off, I don't know if they knock out Lando. Secondly, I go Lando here because it doesn't matter at that point. I don't care about their Koko at all. They Shadow Claw here. They're Z, which is what I expected. And I can just allow them to knock me out here. Bring out my Koko and click that Specs Dazzling Gleam. I shouldn't die to Shadow Sneak because Koko has such a high defense stat. And now it's a win-win play because they go Medicham. I sack Tornadus. If they even predict that and go for Ice Punch, they die to Rocky Helmet due to their double misses. And it's defensive Landorus and a Specs Koko versus a Tangrowth. And obviously Mega Bro, you know, just dodging every single hit there. So that was pretty, that wasn't clean in terms of, because of what happened. But it was still a fire game for me. Anyway. This should be pretty good for Slowbro as well. It beats a lot of their team. Hey, have fun. Beats a lot of their team. Now, I'm actually really weak to Rotom in this game. And it's super good versus me. Bro's good if it gets burns on Gallade. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you, man. Have fun. Good luck, have fun. Hey, bro, don't wish me luck, man. I've been crazy. So, the reason I'm actually thinking about going off with a Heat Rally is because I can get a Toxic early on in Rotom, which means that it can't pivot in freely the entire game, which is something that Rotom definitely can do versus me. It also matches up well versus the majority of their team besides Landorus, which I have very solid switch-ins to. So they make the good lead, obviously, of Landorus here, but this should always be Rocks Lando, and I can get up. I can do two things here. I can either HP Ice or get up my own rocks. I'm going to get up my own rocks here. It actually turns out I'm faster, which is amazing, because not only am I able to chip away at Rotom, which should come in now, but I'm also able to get that information for later. Now, I do reveal HP Ice and their Aya Papa Berry, most likely. They severely hate Tangrowth. They hate Tangrowth. Man, they really hate Tangrowth. And the fact that Aya Papa is so good, his leftovers recovery turn per turn is just so much more annoying for me to deal with. This is a really easy Slowbro play. And honestly, I'm just going to throw up a... Ooh, do I want a Mega... No, I'm going to throw off a Scald. They shouldn't Z here. So the reason I'm thinking they shouldn't Z... I'm also thinking it's Scarf Lele, by the way. But the reason I'm thinking I shouldn't Z is because they have a Rotom as an all-around pivot, but... They wouldn't be Z-Fly. They don't need to be Z-Fly. They have Gallade, Lucha, Mag. That should be AV Mag on this build, though. So this actually is Z. I hate to Mega Evolve and slack off, but I did it because if they Z'd and they crit me, I'd be in such a bad situation. So I take it. I'll definitely take it. Oh, and that boy is one step closer to the damage I need. Bro, you can make these doubles all you want, my man. All you're doing is taking rocks. Dazzling Gleam is looking that much better. Eventually he has to bring out, yeah, Gallade or something. As I'm able to bring out my Slowbro, and I can just slack off here. I should be able to live even a Specs Moonblast. And again, they're doubling around, and obviously I don't have Regenerate on Slowbro, which makes it more annoying, but it's not. They're going to bring out Gallade now on the Volt Switch, huh? Because Slowbro deals with Lucha, I should be good. I'm actually going to go Coco here. I don't want them to be able to bring out Gallade. I want them to go Lele, take Stealth Rock, and do work from there. But I can click the Specs Dazzling Gleam. I clicked that over Thunderbolt just in case they opted to go Lando and hit the majority of their team. That did so much damage. Oh, that's leftovers too. Awesome. So we're going to make the Lando play here and just drop a Z-Fly. I don't think they'll Ice Beam me. They're Volt Switch Flash Cannon most likely. I'm still going for HP Ice as they make the Magearna play. And I'll go for an offensive Earthquake here too. Shoot. Bro, I don't mind. It's like, so my Z-Fly doesn't kill Rotom at this percentage, unfortunately. Otherwise, I go for it there. But, because I'm -1. Ooh, nice. They really hate this position too. That dude has Justified though, so I'm going to be very careful and just click Giga Drain. I'm not going to give Gallade. I've used it enough to know we do not give that boy boost. Oh, no Justified for you. Slowbro should, in theory, wall. Yeah, no. Slowbro should, in theory, wall. My AV is so good in this game, though. As you can see, Tangrowth can beat Magearna, Lele, Rotom, and Landorus. Super solid play out into Lele, but as I mentioned, they have no speed control on their team besides Lucha. This is almost guaranteed to be. Nice play, by the way. But that's almost guaranteed to be Scarf. So they make a really nice play there. I'm literally going Tornadus because it has 0 roll in this game, whereas Heatran is still annoying for Lele, Magearna, and Rotom at that point. So even if they Zen Headbutt here or SD, this is still good for me. And we're going to throw off a Hurricane as I do manage to land. That's a very important land because now they can't make these doubles anymore. To be honest, with rocks up, I get why you risked it. I get it. Because Slowbro, bro plus growth instantly walls, etc. Trying to open for Lucha, etc., etc. But yeah, I understand the thought process. I mean, he is opening up for Lucha. Don't get me wrong. The dude has and so the BL Nightfall. I tried to type LOL Cavs. That did not work out. I just value knocking you. to be completely honest. Like, making sure Magirna can't come in later is perfect. I don't mind them Volt Switching here either. I'm just going to taunt just to make sure they're not... Wow, they actually have Ice Beam. Ooh, okay. So that's a super free Heat Ran. And, yeah, okay. So, wow. I guess they're Heart Swap, maybe? I don't know, but I'm a Toxic on the Rotom coming in because it should pop its Wiki Berry, Iapapa, or whatever. Iapapa was my favorite one. And we get a nice little Toxic. Ooh! So this is the part where he's going to Volt Switch out in the Lele. And I'm honestly just going to click Magma Storm here. Sucks that I'm a little bit faster, but good at the same time. My dude actually ends up clicking the Hydro Pump. It really sucks they missed, but at this point, I only went for that because look at Landorus' moves and look at his team. Like, it's just so good. So, I somehow managed to hit double Magma Storm. As my dude's going to defog for me, I definitely take those. And now at this point, Landorus just kills every member on their team. So, I can safely HP Ice here. As they go Lele. And I'm just going to sack Torn. The reason I'm sacking Torn is because this prevents the double into Lucha. As they actually click Focus Blast. And, huh. Maybe I Z-Fly here. No. They're going to go Lando. I'm HP Ice. Because if they go Lucha, I can Z-Fly them as well. So, we get Lando there. Beautiful. Is rocking better so I can win the game with Coco? No, it's not. It's not. Because they might try and go Lucha now, and they'll data Z-Fly at -1. Yep. So they do have sub, which is actually better for me. Because this boy is so good. Look how good young Slowbro is, and he cannot be crit as well. So at this point, basically, what type of roll is that? It doesn't matter though, because my boy 8. Hey, Mega Bro is so good. I can just slack off here. I literally win the game. I have no reason to actually keep Mega Bro, but I guess that's the best they can actually hit me with. And good game, bro. No pun intended, but nice. That was a really fun game. That was a super fun game. I just Scald here too. Shout out to Mega Bro, walling the Lucha. I told you Mega Bro was going to be so good in this game, and then rocks were going to be important too. That's why I honestly expected my opponent to... Oh, my dude had some points. Well, they're mine now. But I always say that. That sounds so... I don't know. You know I say that with a smile too. Oh, you also know I'm about to lose really badly because I'm having some fun with Mega Bro. But that's why, like I said, Mega Bro was going to be so good. And I honestly expected them to defog earlier because while they were making doubles to get positioning, doubles like that is such a cool stall team. Doubles like that do not, they don't give you much. They don't give you much unless you have... Like I have regen mon, so I'm getting back health where my opponent is not. So this game's going to be interesting because Landorus has a lot of potential here. Earthquake into Z-Fly would do it, but my opponent having what is more than likely a defensive Salamence for defogging Shedinja makes it a lot tougher on me. Torn clicking Hurricane is going to be key here. They have Scarf Golem as well for freaking Heat, and that's actually amazing too. Damn, this is it. This is a game. I think I just go Bro and literally waste turns on Sableye just to Skull Burn. That's it. Like, if I get a first turn Skull Burn, absolutely fantastic. So, we're just going to Scald in regular as they get Enchancy here. I get a Lando now, and I'm actually just going to click HP Ice on the anticipated... Wow. Okay, you got me, bro. I guess they knew they could defog. Alright, well, get some nice little damage off on you. I have no reason not to click this move again as they go. Immense. So getting that damage off on Sableye is great. I'm going hard into Coco because I'm going hard Coco. I think. Now, because they're gonna... I guess they could randomly Earthquake. Yeah, I didn't want that to happen either. Just click Bolt here. What if they don't go Sableye? I'll be really sad. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, if they didn't go Sableye there, I'd be really sad. And then my dude ended up not doing it. So, really tough because now, because my Landorus is now on a timer, the game just got a lot harder. I should just Thunderbolted again. Because I could have pivoted into Sableye. I had a Heat Ran. Game gets harder. 101. I died of Poison. We go Torn. Click Taunt on Chansey. Defog away on Pex as well. Maybe they scald me. That's no big deal. I might as well throw off some Hurricanes on Sableye too. Weaken it. At that point, as long as they don't have rocks. That is so much damage. Yo, they crit me. You trying to get it right back, buddy? You trying to get a confusion right now? Hold up. Let's get this. This is fine either way too, even if they switch. Like, just having Sableye low is incredible for me. I'm going to make the Coco play. Well, I had Sableye low. As they go Shedinja. Baton Pass is banned and I have a Heat Ran. I'm just going to click random double Thunderbolt on the potential Scarf Golem. Thank you. Oh my gosh, they had no reason to click to forfeit right there. They had, that game was, like, I knew they'd go Golem and I knew it's Scarf because Scarf Golem and Magna Pull traps Heat Ran. But they had no reason to forfeit right there. That game was far from over. In fact, in terms of positioning and endgame, I think I lost. Personally. They'd eventually have gotten a Toxic off on Torn. And yeah, regen is broken. But maybe they were just worried because Golem is gone. They would have a hard time with Heat Ran. Because I guess well, actually, my Heat Ran's really good versus them. I just realized I'm Taunt. Yeah, actually, never mind. Taunt, Magnustorm, Heat Ran could actually win that game. But they made some aggressive plays. They made an aggressive play with Sableye, which led me to believe. I like that this dude is playing on mobile. And damn it, I'm using Balance versus a Kieran Black. But they made some aggressive plays, which led me to believe that that double was definitely possible. Like the Sableye on that was a really cool play. Anyway, Specs Kyurem should have a field day in this game. Just Specs Coco, excuse me, should have. Well, Specs Kyurem would have a field day too, but Specs Coco should have a field day because they shouldn't. They should fear. Well, they might not think about the Dazzling Gleam. So, my only issue here, I didn't mean to lead off with it, as they reveal that they are indeed Scarf on the Landorus. So, that's Scarf. Intimidate goes before me. I really want to Volt Switch here, because if I go Tornadus, I'm forced to lose. Well, you know what? It's fine. I'll play his game. In order to win this game, Slowbro beats a lot. Slowbro beats a lot. Not having a Scarfer in this game is going to make it tough. Heat Ram beats Bulu, can beat Tornadus, checks their own. Scarf plus Rocks, that. I'm going to make the Tangrowth play. Because I think they Fusion Bolt first, exactly. Now they could Fusion Bolt again, but I'm just trying to waste the terrain. So, ideally Slowbro doesn't die to Fusion Bolt. Let's see. Right back out. I'm just going to try and waste the terrain. Oh my god, they got me. So, I mean... Oh, wait, they did not get me. I got them. Yeah, boy! Let's freaking go. Yeah, let's go. Nah. You were not Sub-Zero Slammer. We good now, buddy. I have this thing called Regenerator. I got damage on Coco as well. Ooh, that's so good. So good. Go ahead and get up your rocks so I get some free Skull Chip. Wow, that did nothing. This is still really important too. First off, they're risking Bulu getting burnt. But that's really important for Tornadus, which is better versus them now too. I make the Heat Ram play because my Heat Ram's also Spadef, so I'll be able to live in Earth Power. And I threaten them with my own Earth Power too. Because I'm faster, I don't care if they go Landorus. They could Stone Edge here. Earthquake will knock me out though. I gain so much from them. I don't want to play their game. I want them to play my game. So my Z-Fly Landorus bops Bulu, can bop Torn, and get up rocks. I think I'm still going to make the Torn play here. It's just safe. I don't think I have to predict early on. Yeah, they go for Earthquake, so. Sick. I get a Defog. I can knock the Heat Ran, and then Like, Torn's role is just to prevent rocks in this game. I don't think it beats Bulu necessarily. And I can just taunt them too, as they didn't have Magma Storm there, so great. So they might make the Bulu play, but I prevented rocks. I got rid of leftovers, which is awesome because that's Spadef. And this is once again a free Scald with my boy. And this is where the game gets tough because I have to go Heatran here and click Toxic. And Heatran's also my answer to Bulu and their own trans. So like there's a lot of threatening stuff going on. But if I land this Toxic, which I managed to land, Tangrowth beats this 1v1. So we are good. Yep. And Bulu, and I'll be able to get recovery on ooh, really nice play. I'm gonna take this from you. Because as long as he doesn't burn me, this is such a free turn, and he knows that too. Sick. Alright, he already used Z-move on Kyurem, so this is more than likely Rocky Helmet. I'll pivot into Slowbro on the knockoff, and then go Coco on the... Oh, okay, this works too. Because you don't get an Heatran for me. And just getting that Toxic off means that Zam will never be able to beat Tangrowth. So this might be a longer game because it's balance versus balance. The annoying part is that my dude has Regenerator. He traces Regenerator, so he gets in Zam to scare me, but doesn't do much else from that. We're going to make the Coco play, though, because it deals with one of two things, Torn and Kyurem. And I'm just going to click Volt Switch here. I don't think you ever risk Lando. I think you always go Bulu. And this will give me some hefty recovery on my Heatran. And we do not risk our Heatrans here in the face of Bulus. We go out into our Landoruses. Exactly. So I HP Ice just in case he went Torn initially. Because I'm trying to say, hey, I can't touch you. You turn out. And what this means is next time Torn comes in and I get rocks up, I kill it with Z-Fly. It's a guaranteed kill. So that play was... I made that play specifically so I get a guaranteed kill here. And I can go Tangrowth into Slowbro and not care. Oh, he went Torn too? Sick. Got rid of your Rocky Helmet. Right back out on the Coco we go. Another Volt Switch you make right here. Right back out in here. And as you can see, my Heatran went from 30% and that dude's at 60%. Same thing. Back out of Lando we go. Can I click rocks now? And that's a dead Torn. Perfect. So no longer Torn will be... And now he doesn't pivot into my Tangrowth. So that's like what I wanted. Like that's basically... It symbolizes rock damage, Regenerator. So you're dead. You ever seen a more useless Kyurem Black versus a team that loses to Kyurem Black? I literally go Tangrowth every single time. Just because Ice Beam does crap. That crap was a lot though. Hold up. Calm down. Ah, shoot. You starting to do damage though. Good thing you're not actually doing any damage at all. Ooh, okay. Fusion Bolt, Gigavolt Havoc, Ice Beam here is free. Should still keep Slowbro around because it deals with Landorus, Torn, and one. Torn is actually useless, as I mentioned before, so I'll sack it here. That was not what I was trying to do there, but as I mentioned, Torn was basically useless in this game. Get some nice hit. I get a nice hit off on Kyurem, which is cool. As he double Earth powers there. Gonna get another nice little hit off on Kyurem, which means, well, if I'm able to get up rocks, that'd be good too. Oh, so at this point, I'm actually gonna make the Coco play because it deals with two things: Heatran coming in and him hitting himself with Confusion. Exactly. Now we can just click this Volt Switch one more time. So like, if I get up rocks, Heatran dies. I doubt they have. Ooh, okay. What you gonna do though? You gonna U-turn again so you died on my move, or you're gonna click Stone Edge this time? That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, Zam is gonna be able to come in infinitely and trace regen, which is annoying. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna give him this kill. Yeah, we click Earthquake here. I don't have to care so much about Bulu because I have a Landorus. And I clicked Earthquake over Knockoff because I wasn't sure if Knockoff would kill Kyurem Black. But Earthquake did, so we're good. Bro, give me this thing too, man. Don't burn me and I'll take this from you. Hey, you ever seen a Tangrowth put in more work? God. What a mon, man. What a mon. Knockoffs there. Click rocks on the Bulu coming in. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, protect though? Oh, shoot. I think I'm going to sack Slowbro here to Horn Leech. And click Toxic. Because Tangrowth should be able to beat the majority. I'm going to lose him on here though, of course. Now be able to go out into Lando and just click HP Ice. Spam HP Ice now because it knocks out their own Lando if they go into it. Exactly. Now it comes down to Zam v Zam. Believe I let them knock me out. I go Coco and click that Specs Vol switch. And now I just spam Giga Drain with my Tangrowth and I believe I should win. Or I think I could actually go back out into my Coco just to change terrain so they take damage there. But it should be the same thing. Yeah, they do no damage there. Even if they +2 Horn Leech, it's not going to be able to knock me out. And as long as Tangrowth is at full, they can't beat me with Bulu. So, again, I think this game should have been... If they were Sub-Zero Slammer, I think I lost the game immediately. But early Toxic on... That trade with Heat Ray on Alakazam early on was just so worth it. This isn't going to knock me out, as I mentioned. I can go for a nice little Specs Dazzling Gleam there. As they SD. Which was probably not the play. And they go Zam. Now I'll beat them 1v1. Actually, I think I Giga Drain just in case they crit me or get a Spadef drop here first. Yeah, because they don't do enough damage back. Good game, man. Alright, that was really fun. Yeah, Mega Slowbro though. Pretty solid in this, obviously. Whether he was Mega Evolved or not, he was really good. But that was a really fun last game as well. Definitely got a little bit scary versus Bulu. I did use the Z early, and maybe that was a little bit premature on the Tornadus, just because of the fact that, you know, I could need it for Bulu. But him being Protect, it would always be an option. So I knew that I always needed to land a Toxic on Tornadus, excuse me, on Bulu as well. Because Protect SD Bulu can actually beat a Rocky Helmet Torn. Not only do you have to hit Hurricanes, but they have protection for that as well. And they get recovery as well. But yeah, Mega Slowbro, still a really fun mon in the OU tier. This boy dodged everything and just put in some work. Regen, broken it as well. What's the Toxic best doing Mega Slowbro? Actually, that would have beaten mine because I didn't have Psychic. But hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.